Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Are you ready to go? LB, are you ready to go? Nikki, you ready to go? We're going to do this. Laura, you ready to go? All right, we're going to do it. We're going to kill it.
Are you ready?
Every one of us. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. We are going to kill it.
Yes.
Who's going to talk about this one?
I'll talk about
You
it.
want to talk about the one?
It's for you. Matt got it for you.
Okay. Let me know when we're ready to...
We're going.
Oh, we're going. All right. Well, welcome back, sippers, to another episode of 4 Sips In. This is Briana. We've also got Laura, Nikki, and LB here. And we are having a new wine that Nikki's going to tell us about.
So Laura's husband picked us out a bottle of wine that is 19 Crumbs, the Cali Rosé, with Snoop Dogg on the front. She picked this out, yes, because I am a big Snoop Dogg fan. So I would like to say thank you, Matt. We are going to...
He very specifically said, this wine is for Nikki.
So I get this whole bottle to myself. I don't know what the hell y'all are drinking, but this is mine.
Right. Well, guess we will need to find another one for the rest of us. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Well, I guess we will kick things off again with going around the table with our toast of the week.
I'm ready with a toast.
All right. Nikki's got a toast. We're going to let Nikki go first this time.
I'm going to give a huge toast to Tom Houston for making us some tequila gummy bears that were absolutely delicious and fun to throw in my wine.
Yes, absolutely. He's great. He was happy to make those for us, mostly to get the molds and the stuff out of the house, because he loves to get things out of the house and have it organized, which is also great for me. That's something I love and appreciate, that he helps keep our house organized. But the gummy bears are very good, and he did think of us, so
That's
very,
yeah,
very sweet.
My glass keeps getting like more and more wine in it. I keep getting to the bottom thinking I'm going to get to the gummy bears.
Who are doing that?
He keeps filling my wine glass.
Wine in your glass.
I'm gonna blame LB.
Wine glass. If that keeps happening, that's it.
But I've got a bunch of tequila gummy bears at the bottom.
I didn't realize that. I was wondering, every time I poured it, I saw something floating. I was like, well, I guess that's the
Yeah,
collagen.
that's about 20 tequila bears.
Like, that's not a good look.
You just tell your college
Yes.
yes,
Yes, I was like, ooh.
Dilute it.
But now
That
I
makes
see.
sense.
I see
Those
that.
are my bears.
See, I got two.
Yeah.
In the bottom.
Yeah, I've just been eating them off my plate.
There
They're amazing.
Have any of y'all ever been to some of the like all-inclusive resorts in the Caribbean where it feels like that though? Like every time you turn around, like your wine glass gets refilled and then you leave dinner and you're kind of wobbly. You're like, I only had one glass of wine. But it's because they will not let it get empty.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a life.
I mean, I love and respect that, but it will throw you off. You're like, well, this is weird.
Did this.
All right, LB, what about
Yes.
you?
Yes. I actually have two. They're kind of small, and I won't remember them. Well, I will. One of them. Well, actually, no. Not. But anyway, whatever. One is that we, a collective amount of people, finished a puzzle, the Office puzzle. It was
Like the TV show The Office?
gosh, I want to say 1,000 pieces. I'm looking around for like something to look for a side, like something weird. Like the pieces were not your average puzzle. Like the middle pieces looked like borders, and like they were all like, and then there was like 6 Dwight faces and like 1 Kevin and like 3 Jims and 3 Pams, and it was wild. Anyway, it was so wild that I ended up gluing it today to keep it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was great. And then the second one is that I finally ordered, I think we moved into our house like 2.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. And there was a jet tub in the bathroom, and I'm talking like, just like, yeah. Do y'all have one?
I do.
Okay.
I've got one upstairs.
Okay.
In our bathroom.
Yeah. So, but in the jets, they get like mildewy and stuff, I guess.
Yes, I hate jet tubs because of that.
Right.
You were really sugarcoating it. It's gross.
Yes, you're right. So we moved into this house with one of those. And, I cleaned it, and it kept, so whatever. So anyway, the toast is that I ordered cleaning specific thing to put in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do it tonight. Well, I ordered it.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You said it was small test.
And it might be tonight. It might be sometime this week that I clean it and do it. And now the reviews are spectacular.
Okay.
So
Well, send me that link if it works.
Yeah. So
I hate a jet tub because of that reason.
right. Right. So I'm gonna test this out with a lot of other reviews, and I'll let y'all know about it because I'm excited. I'm like, I finally got. It took me 2 years to order it. Now it'll take me a shorter time to actually like do it. So I'm excited because that is a gift that will keep on giving.
Yeah. Because nothing upsets you more when you're laying down in that relaxing bath and you definitely put some like Epsom salt or something in there.
Yeah.
Like you were feeling good, and then you turn on those.
Yeah.
That's really gonna happen.
Yeah. I haven't
Just like
right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I haven't. Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, I haven't gotten in. I've not gotten in.
We just have to like run them when we're not in. Like,
well, I did that a lot.
Well, maybe the people who lived here earlier were.
Well, they weren't probably there like after like that's why they sold the house. It's like they had another house, and so
I've even like unscrewed like the filter piece of it and like tried to like clean that out before.
Yeah.
Like,
so
This works for you. I'm
me
ready
too.
for it.
You know what? It will because I don't know what else I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So anyway, I'm excited about that.
I think my toast of the week is going to be that I've been eyeing those family calendars that you put up. They're like acrylic that you do with the dry erase boards. I've been eyeing those for a while. Then I finally found a good deal on one, and so I've ordered it and I've put it up.
No.
And we are about to enter a conference season. Yeah, it's in there. You can't really see it from. I'll show it to all of y'all later. But we're about to enter conference season. Where like I'll be out of town, and then Tom will be out of town, and we'll be going back and forth on that. So we really need to keep track of all of that in a visual way, other than, on my planner when I'm at work that I can't then see at home. And so that has been really good to be able to see it. And I'm proud of myself.
That'll be another gift
that,
that'll keep on giving as well.
Yeah, should be helpful.
the problem is keeping it updated.
Yes. But right now we're super excited about it.
Yes.
And I'm really good at keeping it updated. And then I do like that I get to put fun things on it.
Yeah.
Like at the very beginning of March, like March 1st, we are going to Disney. So it's like super fun to fill out February.
Write that in there.
Because I was filling out February, and then there were like extra days left.
Yeah.
Going to Disney.
Which this is a leap year, so we have the 29th day in February.
We're gonna have to talk all about that Disney trip too.
Yes, that should be. I'm really excited. And
because we're all Disney, we all love Disney. You like going to? Don't give me that look.
I've enjoyed.
I've enjoyed it.
I've been twice. Preston's been once.
You got COVID. That was the.
No, I did get COVID.
Well, Nikki got COVID at Disney.
I got COVID at Disney.
Doesn't everyone? It's like the souvenir.
Yeah, it's the new souvenir. Luckily, it doesn't cost you $35. Well, actually, you know what? It does in your copay.
That's right. Yeah.
So it does, but we're really excited to go, and it should be fun.
I was glad to fill out that family calendar.
We'll see. Listeners, stay tuned to see if I keep up with my family calendar. But
an
right
update.
Now, it's a toast.
An update on the Cali Rosé 19.
So good.
It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Oh wait, so Matt did good.
It is so
Very
good.
I need to tell him.
It's a little bit sweeter than the other.
It's a little sweeter. Yeah.
One.
Just take a swig out of the bottle there, Briana.
No, I'm not going to take a swig out of the bottle. I was wondering where it was made. And it's made in California, which is like our other one. California rosés are typically sweeter rosés. And so, they're sweeter than your French or your Spanish.
That makes sense.
So I was just checking.
Because we're a little sweet.
Confirm my suspicions. Yeah. Because that's why Matt got it for you, Nikki, because you're so sweet.
Right.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
Exactly one.
It wasn't your love of Snoop Dogg or anything else.
It's not the fact that he's seen me bring a bottle of 19 Crimes somewhere with Snoop Dogg going, this is Snoop Dogg wine. The only way I can drink it is if I put ice cubes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glasses. So is that your go-to wine? Like when you have to bring wine to somebody's
Not
house?
this one, but there's a 19 Crimes that's Snoop Dogg. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a red wine, and it's okay. It's only good to me if I put ice in it. If you put ice cubes in it, for some reason, it's like a completely different drink, and it's really good. I know you're not supposed to put ice in wine, but
Wait,
I'm
I
from.
do all the
You
time.
know what? Do you really?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'm from Alabama. This is what we do.
In my opinion, the best thing for wine is to be enjoyed. So however you need to enjoy it, you go.
Yeah.
But I was recently at a dinner where they handed me the book of wine to order wines from. And I said, someone needs to take this from me unless you want me to order the Josh Cab for this. That is the only wine I will recognize in this book. And someone else spoke up and they were like, you know what? We consider ourselves connoisseurs of wine under $20. And I was like, yes, ma'am. That is me.
Yeah.
And then Tom was like, you know what? We just call it connoisseurs.
That's
Yes.
it. I like it.
So we are wine connoisseurs.
And
You want a good wine under $15? I got you every time.
Yes.
On that exact point, I went to Publix today specifically to get some wine, and looking at the wine aisle, I went to whatever was on sale.
Yes.
And I found one that was a $20 bottle of wine that was buy one get one free, and I was like, "Hey, this is
Come on. Next time we get me too.
You're lucky day.
who knows what it's gonna taste like." But
Why didn't you send that in the group message?
Right. Seriously.
That would have been the most important message of the day because I also went to Publix today, but I didn't check the lineup.
I don't know what it's gonna taste like. They may have had it buy one get one free because nobody drinks that swill. Like,
well, Nikki, if it was $20 a bottle, that would have been the most expensive bottle of wine I bought this year.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, they were. I went to a couple of wine tastings. Like one was on a cruise, and they're like the cheaper the wine, the better it tastes to your average person. The more expensive or authentic it is, it doesn't taste.
Oh, that's why they lose me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't like that authentic wine like they do the cheaper wine.
Yeah. Like 90% of wine sold in this country is under $13 a bottle. Like that's just
Because you can't afford it.
Drink. Well, you can't afford it. And like LB's saying,
You're not gonna like it.
palate, like,
Yeah.
You know, we've been to Napa a couple times. We just enjoy it. You know, we're not really pretentious wine people. I've just talked about that, obviously, of like the types of wine that we buy. But we enjoy going to Napa because we like the experience. And same reason we go to wine tastings. We don't understand all the words and we don't really use all those, but we just like to have fun and like the experience and try new things. But like you were right on with that of anytime they would pour a Zinfandel and somebody would raise their hand to ask a question, it'd be like, is your question, why is that not pink? Because we all think Zinfandels are supposed to be pink when really
Because of that box wine.
Right. Well, they messed up a batch and added a ton of sugar to it, and everybody was like, "This is the best wine I've ever had." Right?
Yeah.
And so then they started making, you know, a really sweet wine, but that's not really like authentic.
Right. And then in the wine tasting they have, which makes sense about a wine tasting, but I don't normally do a wine tasting. But they would serve specific types of food that with the same wine, and it would change the flavor. And it was amazing. So I was like, how did you? What?
That makes sense though that one wasn't as sweet as this one then.
Well, what makes sense? Why?
Because the Cali wine is marketed for Americans and they make it sweeter, where that one's not an American wine, right?
I actually think it is.
Is it?
This is a California.
I'm just making up shit then.
But I think your Snoop Dogg wine is probably going to have more sugar.
Yeah.
I think you're on that it's marketing, but they are both California rosés.
Yeah. So if you got poured an authentic, aka expensive glass of wine, you'd be like, this is trash. Bring me something new.
I don't know. I had over Christmas, I had a more expensive glass of wine, and I did think this is the best wine I have ever had in my life.
Well, maybe you have a great palate.
Yeah,
It
maybe
was it Savior? Is that a bottle of wine? Savior? I think it was Savior. I think it's what it was called. It was really good.
Yeah, we should have.
Maybe over Christmas we do a fun family game where 4 different bottles of wines are bought at 4 different price points, and then you try to guess which one was like the most expensive. So you use dollar signs, like $1 sign, $2 signs, $3 signs, $4 signs, and you guess which ones are the most expensive. And it's funny how, everyone's tastes are so different.
Yeah.
So you perceive
Yeah.
them so differently. And so when we played 2 years ago, I was the person that actually liked the most expensive wine the best. So I was taking everybody's tasting cups for a dime and making a big cup because other people didn't like the wine. But then, this year, same game, I didn't like the most expensive wine the best out of my 4. And so it's so hard to tell. It's really about, what you enjoy. I love the joke of like my favorite wines are free and red.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
The free being the most important.
So if there are any wine companies out there, if you work for somebody or if you're a distributor, send us your wine and we will taste it and let y'all know.
We will give some opinions.
We think it's expensive or not.
Right.
We think it has too much sugar or not.
Right. But
love to do that. Oh my gosh. And Nikki just found that the inside of the cat Snoop Dogg on.
Oh,
she's very into that.
I'm so excited about this.
You're keeping the
top.
Picture.
Oh yeah.
Picture. LB, why don't you actually take this other top and put it in your fish tank?
All right, ladies, we have got to get some more wine, so let's cut to an ad break. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Hey, it's LB from 4 Sips In. Are you a mom who could benefit from postpartum support? Check out happymomswellness.com to learn more about this valuable monthly support that is delivered straight to your door. Use code PODCAST to get 10% off your first order of the postpartum monthly subscription boxes.
All right. So who are we roasting this week? What group of people? Anybody. Anybody will roast.
Oh, you said toast.
Yeah, I got a toast.
You got a toast?
I thought about it.
Good job.
Good job.
Be honest.
So Dustin, we've been cleaning house, trying to get ready for stuff, and he cleaned his room finally, and we're getting rid of all the crap of when he was like a teen. Well, he's 15, but when he was like preteen, preteen,
Tween.
yeah, like his little CD player and his little Dogman books and his little Pokemon cards. So we've been selling them all. We made $15 so far tonight.
Great job.
So score.
You bought us a whole bottle of wine with that.
Right. So he's excited. He made $15, and I'm hoping he keeps that momentum.
Yeah.
It keeps going and gets rid of the rest of his crap he's got in her room. But no, it's a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good start.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm trying to purge, get rid of all this junk.
Love it.
We don't need
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, so much.
He thought he was going to donate all of his books. I'm like, Dustin, like, these might be worth something. Okay, you've got like the full books 1 through 5 of Percy Jackson. 1 through 5 of Hercules or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
books
like
are worth
collections.
something.
Yeah.
He wants to pay. He wants to sell his, Pokemon cards for $100 when they're worth like $5. But his books, he wants to donate. So we're working.
It's what it's worth to him.
Worth to him.
This
Right.
is true.
Yeah. No. Definitely. But we're figuring it out. We sold with $15 worth.
Huh?
Good. There you
You
go.
can start.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Who gets the $15?
He does. It's his stuff. Even though I'm the one
That
doing
bought
all the
it?
work. I'm the one that bought it. I'm the one doing all the work to sell it.
Yeah.
I'm the one meeting them at the Dollar General in the middle of the night. In a shady parking lot in the dark. But no, that's actually Matt, not me. But
We all knew that.
but yeah, no, he gets the money because he cleaned out his closet, and I'm just happy he cleaned it out. So go, Dustin.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
I have a roast of myself and my dog.
Okay.
Let's hear that.
Okay. So recently I had to board the dog,
Mm-hmm.
and he make a mess.
Ignore me. I'm not in a mess.
You need a napkin?
I'm good. I absorbed it. My booty absorbed it.
Sometimes whenever I have to board him, he gets the separation anxiety poops. So when he came back from the boarders, he had a little bout of diarrhea. And because he is an Australian Shepherd, he's got really long back hair, like on his hind end.
Okay.
And every time he had the diarrheas, it would just leave stuff. So I, in my infinite wisdom, decided I was a dog groomer and chopped all of the hair off his rear end.
You know what? I respect that.
Because I knew it wasn't gonna, like, I knew we had another day or so of it, and like I was not gonna be washing this dog that many times. So Piper says his butt looks like an emo kid's bangs.
Do you have a picture?
I don't have a picture. But I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture to post.
Wow. Emo kid's bangs.
It's what it looks like.
I got it.
It looks so bad, but you know what? It worked for what I needed it to.
Do what you gotta do.
Serves the purpose.
You're all taking what's the word when sacrifices?
Yes.
You're all taking sacrifices here.
I just could not like see having to bathe this dog like 8 times.
Right.
Bless it.
So you're roasting about how you cut his hair? Yeah. Yeah. Which I would imagine that's a hard job.
And the fact that I just thought I could take a pair of scissors and go to town.
That would be great.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
You know, the looking good wasn't the priority or the motive. It was the rationality.
Practicality.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta make a decision. Whether it's the right decision or the wrong decision, you just gotta make a
Definitely the
decision.
right
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah,
It was.
We're
Yeah.
all on board here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Oh,
The update is that he is feeling better now.
oh,
Well,
good.
that's good. Very glad to hear that.
Yeah, for
So
everybody's
hopefully
sake.
his hiney will look better soon.
Well, and two, we know that he gets the separation anxiety poos, and so we already have medicine on hand to help alleviate that. So this is a diagnosed medical condition.
Dude, I was looking at the medication for one of my dogs for incontinence and an extended release.
Join the club. I'm right there with him.
So, yeah, and I was just going to base it off of how much it costs, you know. And I was like, 50 is just too much per month, you know.
Oh.
Well, for this dog that I have, you know, like, and I love her, but compared to the angel other dog I have, you know, I'd be like, yes, we're spending that.
Yeah.
Love you, girl.
You're not allowed to have a favorite child, but you are allowed to have a favorite cat.
You know, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. And then when you're talking, I was like, well, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. We get way off.
You roasting anything this week, LB?
Oh, I'm sure there's a ton I could roast. Let me just give me like a minute to like
Okay.
think about all the things that are roastable.
You know, I think who I'm gonna roast, and I really thought long and hard about whether I should roast him, but I think because I don't know that you guys are really gonna be fully read in on the situation, but I'm gonna roast this man anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna roast Lane Kiffin.
Oh.
Like, I typically really enjoyed this man on the internet. You know, I really enjoyed his antics. I thought he was funny in Tuscaloosa's Joey Freshwater. Like, man, you do you. I thought it was hilarious. Like, whatever you want to be doing it and it's free, you do it. But this man on the internet is like so jealous that he did not get the Alabama.
Oh, I could see that. I mean,
He is so upset that he didn't get it. Clearly, I mean, like,
As am I.
yeah,
yeah, a lot of
he's
people like
he's the
him.
head coach for the Ole Miss football team, but he did coach at Alabama.
Okay.
He then
was
had a Joey Freshwater situation where he had to go.
So he would go to the bars and pick up people as Joey Freshwater.
Right.
That was his name.
Yeah, he called himself Joey Freshwater.
Who is that?
Like
It was made up.
it was
Oh,
his
yeah.
also
He's
known
also
as
So, but he's head coach of Ole Miss. He was suspected to be the Auburn coach last year when Auburn needed a new coach. He did not. I think he was offered the job and didn't take it. I don't really know. I'm not fully read in on that situation, but it was leaked before he had a chance to tell his family. So then he got upset because his kids found out from the internet, the whole situation. So he didn't take the Auburn job. And then I think he was holding out for the Alabama job. He did not get offered the Alabama job. So now this man is constantly posting pictures of street signs in Tuscaloosa.
What?
And
Street sign.
yeah, random street signs, random bridges. And now he's like constantly tweeting about Auburn like he is the head coach of Auburn. And I'm like, dude, get a grip on life. Like, I get it. You're upset. Own it. Like, but he's being so weird on the internet. I'm like, you used to be funny. Just stop.
Now you're just sad.
I'm like, go back to being funny, like when we can, all like a joke about Ole Miss together. And that was much more fun. But like now he's being so weird that I'm like, man, you're coming dangerously close. Where like I dislike Ole Miss almost as much as I dislike Georgia, and that is dangerous territory.
I love some Lane Kiffin.
Yeah,
But-
usually
yes.
But have you seen?
What's even better is his daughter's TikTok, where she will like make a video where she's like taking Joey Freshwater or something.
Right, she'll be like, Joey's behind me, or like shopping with Joey, and I'm like, I love it. Like, we're just totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. Like, we just aren't pretending anymore. And, well, okay, so, Laura, generally, as like an adultier adult, you know how we talked about, like, adults to try to pick up college girls at the bar, right? That's generally a line that we like for people to hold.
Right.
So Lane Kiffin
And now he's a public
had to be
figure.
Joey Freshwater to not cross that line.
Mm.
So Joey Freshwater picked up all the college girls.
Okay.
And his daughter is roasting him on it. She still don't get it.
That's okay. We can
Move on.
So yeah, it used to be a secret because you kind of wanted your skeletons in the closet, right? That you tried to pick up
You
these
would
young
think.
girls. But now he's got this very young girlfriend because he and his wife are divorced. Because I guess she loved Lane but not Joey. So they're divorced. He's got a girlfriend, so maybe he's better. But he went to Florida Atlantic for a little while, and everybody was like, "Yes, we know why he's in Boca Raton." Seems like a smart move.
Yeah.
There's Lane Kiffin comes with a very deep backstory.
Yeah.
Which is why I love some Lane
But
Kiffin.
yes,
Which is surprised me how many people wanted him to be the head coach.
Oh, I really did. It would have been so entertaining.
Oh, well, no. Yes, it would have.
I would have had my popcorn.
That's all I think about when he's like, don't get your
popcorn ready.
That always talks about him. Okay.
I should have put in a warning. Lane Kiffin, get your popcorn ready. We're about to roast you.
I have no idea who any of these people are.
It's a
Guys, just bless me.
No, this man
Me already.
This man has ditched schools by getting on planes on tarmacs. He's then been left on tarmacs.
He got fired by being left on a lane. That bus
they
left
just
him.
left him on the tarmac.
Okay. I'm
Like,
good.
they just left him with like a box of his stuff, I guess, on the tarmac, because this man was not taking the USC program anywhere. But very
nobody
fun
really is.
personality.
Mm-hmm.
Usually great, but it's just being like a real downer
Mhm.
on the internet. Cause
Yeah, that's not your style, dude.
yeah, if you're unhappy, just say it.
Yeah.
Like,
Just stop posting, maybe.
right. Like,
Freaking
if you think Ole Miss is tier 2, just say it. The rest of us do too. It's fine.
Oh,
But
man.
anyway, so that's who I'm roasting.
Okay.
This is Briana with 4 Sips In. If you love candles, check out Great Bear Wax Company. Their scents are natural and great. The candles seem to last forever. They're all hand poured in small batches and made with soy wax. And the best part, here's a discount. Use code Briana for 10% off your purchase on burnbear.com. Hope you enjoy. Hey sippers, we are out of wine and we are out of time. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Please follow, like, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast casted. And please also check us out on Instagram and TikTok. We'd really appreciate a follow there. Cheers to life's adventures.